Establishing battlefield control. Stand by.
Hey people, 5 Aces here, and my lawyer recommended me to include the following sentence in this shoutcast. No paradises have been shattered in the makings of this shoutcast. Okay, with that legal disclaimer out of the way, let's dive headfirst into the Tiberian Sun universe, or the Shattered Paradise universe for that matter, and introduce our players, spawning as GDI, as the forces of, I guess, good. And we're gonna have Windawz, who is going to be rally pointing his engineer right over the laser turret. And his opponent spawning as the alien and the hostile screen, it's gonna be MustaphaTR. Don't know too much about Windawz, I've casted him a couple times, he seems to be very active in Shattered Paradise. Mustafa, on the other hand, really crafty player who has been around for a long time and has also had his hand in a few mod projects, so he's been meddling around with modding a bit. Alright, so that's already a couple Razor Sharks immediately heading to intercept the engineer. Don't think it's gonna make the cut, like, realistically, on a map this big. Oh, speaking of the map, you recognize it? That's right, it's singles. It's a singles remake in Shattered Paradise. Did I say singles? I meant sidestep. There we go. Okay. So, as we all know, the Shattered Paradise engineers have a bit of a different internal working from the original ones. You capture something, it takes 5 seconds, and then the engineer is gone for good. So basically the Kane's Wrath and Command & Conquer 3 approach to things, as we see the shapeshifter here for Mustafa, is basically the same thing, except he's got a nice visual thing where he can disguise when he stands still, but it's only visual. Alright, and so you can't really take the laser turret. Oh, look at this. Civilian. I'm just a harmless civilian capturing a Tiberian well. Come on, I need it. I need it for child support. I need the Tiberian well to fund my 5 illegitimate bastard childs. Okay, so yeah, Razor Sharks immediately tackling those 2 rifles up there. Now going to town on the Tiberian well. And that's gonna take a while. They can't really punch through heavy armor. But what is this all about? This build? Oh, yikes. That's a lot of early game investment here. Ooh, already a Vulcan Tower being deployed by Windawz, playing it super defensive, going for the long con here. And speaking of going for the long con, this is gonna take forever. So the reason, my point that I was trying to make is, you can do this in that mod for the simple reason that you can't capture the laser turret and the Tiberian well with the same engineer. So you realistically would have to expend another engineer and an extra power plant, which just isn't worth the hassle. So you can more easily harass your opponent's oil derrick than... Wow. Okay, two refineries at least for Windawz has opened up with a double ref. We're finally seeing the second harvester coming online from MustaphaTR, who has rushed the forge. And also gone for lots and lots of Razor Sharks. He's opted for a really weird build. Like, the defensive formation is not all that great, and there's going to be a lot of infantry pressure headed his way. Marines and Phalanx. Phalanx giving it away right there. Phalanx. Okay, that's pretty good though. He's keeping them in the back lines, and now the Marines are left to tackle it out with the Razor Sharks in melee range, but just not enough Razor Sharks to deal with this infestation of Marines. And that's pretty good micro by Windawz. He's got them in 2 separate control groups, and one of them is going to be camping the barracks. The other one is the Phalanx, and the Phalanx are going to try and tackle down the landing zone. Oh, there's an Echo Rocker though. Nice crushes. Mustafa going for some sick crushes there. That's the lightest vehicle that can still crush, so... There's that. Look at this. Wow, what a bloodbath. And just like that... Oh, he spawned a Visceroid. I think they're gonna mature. Oh, nice. Okay, the friendly fire but actually killed one of his units. Nope, seem to be immune to Ichor waste. Okay, that's pretty cool. I love those little details. Also, it's a snow map, speaking of details. Yeah, 2 Razor Sharks. I know the sound is irritating, but this is just gonna get out-repaired. Period. So what's the game plan here? Windawz has deployed, and wow, he's deployed a service depot, and that's something we know from classic RA. And he's now going for amphibious APCs. Okay, this is gonna be a drop play of some sorts. Okay, already shaping up to be a good game. And Windawz has opted for a really greedy build where he just forfeits his original MCV and sends it out to capture an expansion, and then builds a second one, I think. What is he building right now? Whoops. My bad there. Production tab. No, he's still going for APCs. So right now his base is completely unprotected. So that's a really risky playstyle. And also, Mustafa has gotten the first Storm Ride out, so he might scout this in just a little bit. But on the the other end of the spectrum, there is a bit of an eco problem here for Mustafa, who's just now gotten his 5th Harvester online. I mean, it's okay. 6th Harvester coming online now. Nah, he's good. That's all he really needs, the saturation he desires. This is a big drop there. This better not go to waste. And Windawz has deployed another MCV right there. He's going for Wolverines now. He is on 1 MCV. Super, super greedy play and immediately scouted by the Storm Rider there. So already doing its job. Wow, they've got good line of sight. Also, Storm Raiders, a bit of an interesting unit because they don't need to land. They can harass indefinitely, which is a pretty cool way of tackling things. Okay, APCs with the autocannons, just disposing of one of those scouting Razor Sharks. Nothing too big. Probably maybe gonna take down the Tiberium well. Let's see. Alrighty, what's he going for? What's cooking right there? And the other side is building Legionnaires and Ichor Walkers. Legionnaires also a bit interesting. They're the basic anti-armor unit of the Skrin. However, they can deploy a shield. So it's like in the animation here. I think upon taking damage, or maybe it's a special ability, I don't know if it's targeted or not, they just deploy their shield and it's basically like going prone, but I think they gain more damage resistance even. Right, so here we've got, that's what was cooking here for Mustafa. He has rushed destroyers, tier 2 air units, and those are basically the V2s of the air. Super high burst damage, super accurate, long reload time, and not extremely mobile. I mean, I guess more mobile than their landborne counterparts, because V2s can't fly over cliffs like that. That would be busted. I would love for that to be the case. Right, Wolverine finally now tackling this here. I think the Storm Rider is just gonna be barely able to finish off the Tiberium well. One Storm Rider doesn't have crazy damage output, really. Okay, that's gonna be super good though, because for one specific reason right there. Oh my goodness, there is no SAM turret. There is one SAM turret. Let's see. Let's see. He's staying outside of range. This is so good for him. This is perfect. Look at the burst damage they're doing to Conyards. So, and the reason is that he can kill this base. There is no anti-air here whatsoever. Oh my goodness. He should undeploy. Windawz should undeploy the Conyard right now or risk losing it. He's going hard. Go hard or go home. Yikes. What a play from Mustafa, taking out the only construction yard at the time present. What is he doing now? He is trying to find the crashes here. Wow. Did some good chunk damage. Ultimately missed. Wow, and seems like Windawz completely forgot about the drop over the course of this situation. Screen host station, so basically the MCV. Wow, it's immediately undeployed. Okay, okay, he has stolen 2 APCs with a subjugator. We have seen those before in another cast. Subjugators, super powerful tier 3 units, very expensive and can steal up to 3 units. It's basically the super brain of Yuri. Was it called super brain? Brain tank? Whatever. Anyway, so in the wake of the this assault here, Windawz has been left without the Conyard, but he's going in with his semi-big army. This is gonna be a decent push. Uh-oh, 3 more destroyers. You know what that means? Free reign. He's finally, Windawz has finally transitioned over to hover tanks. The hover tanks are gonna be the answer here. Problem is he needs to spot it, and it's the reason why Mustafa can do this here is because he scouted with the Storm Raider earlier. Otherwise he wouldn't need something to provide line of sight, but just targeting buildings is super easy right there. Yeah, just snipe a refinery, move back as soon as you see any enemy units approaching. Yeah, actually he should move back here. But he's got bigger fish to fry. He's got an entire army to fry at his doorstep right there. Oh wow, he's killed both refineries. This is gonna... Yeah, this is gonna pretty much hamper his eco right there. Hover tanks are going in, and hover tanks can't crush. They're the only basic tank that can't crush, interestingly enough. Stealing another APC as well. Oh, that's so annoying.
What? The super weapon has been detected.
What on earth is the range on the subjugator? I swear to God, this has been capturing from like from downtown. Oh, never mind, there's 2 more. Okay. 2 more subjugators, and they're not currently capturing anything, so pretty dead investment. Yeah, wow, they're just punching a hole in the base. Those destroyers absolutely wrecking base here. Uh-oh, is he gonna be in time? Is he gonna be on time? Nice. Managing to take one down, and the last shot coming out. Yes, it's enough. Oh my goodness. This is just gonna leave Windawz in shambles. Does he still have it? Yes, he still has an MCV right there. So in my opinion, his #1 priority right there would be to build another MCV. What is he building? He's going for jump jets and Titans, I guess. Yep, Titans. That's a mistake in my opinion. He really, really needs an MCV stat right there. And he's risking losing it to destroyers all over again. Yeah, jump jets are a good way of screening. Jump jets also pretty good in those little skirmishes when the enemy doesn't bring much anti-air. Just pretty good against anything ground-based. So Mustafa is back to playing defensively. He's in 1 base, and he's built a Wormhole generator. Now, we haven't seen that before. The Wormhole generator sounds like a crazy super weapon, but it's really just a chronosphere. I don't even know how many units in transports and whether it does transport them back. I'm not aware of any of those shenanigans. The details don't interest me there that much, or I was skipping the details right there. The only thing I know... Oh my goodness! That's the Battlecruiser. The Battlecruiser has arrived. So this thing can wreck face. It's a hero unit. Heroic unit, and absolutely melts everything in its path. I would really like Mustafa to fire it up in this engagement. Bring it on. Legionnaires going in, deploying their shields, but being wrecked. Being just shreked by the Marines. Subjugators need to be focused down in the backlines. They're stealing all the hover tanks away. They're stealing, damn foreigners, stealing our hover tanks. Alright, subjugators going a bit deep here. Need to be focused down finally. The spell is lifted. Curse has been lifted, but there's no more anti-air left. There's a couple phalanx. Maybe he can duel this. I would like to see him tackle the Battlecruiser because it's such a high priority target. Look at how it's obliterating anything that stands in his wake. It can't, I think it... Wait a sec, did this just shoot air units? Okay, this might be more busted than I initially thought. If it can. If that's true. Yikers. Okay, the Ichor Walker's getting disposed of. Another destroyer? Yeah, no, destroyers are just no good call at this stage of the game because it really needs army mass. But the Battlecruiser on the other hand, just look at the pew-pew. Yeah, Battlecruiser has arrived. Oh, I'm loving this. I love seeing those units, and all the other factions I believe to have a regular heroic unit, which is like a infantry-based heroic unit. Only the Skrin haven't. The Skrin have an air-based heroic unit, and it's got crazy DPS. It's super strong against anything. Alright. The Storm Rider still doing a bit of reconnaissance. A little recon mission there. And on the other side, we're seeing the jump jets trying to find a flank into Mustafa's base. Wow, this game is all over the place. And the only con-air of Windawz right there, so he's got his eco back up. At least he's ahead in the eco department. And the Battlecruiser has arrived once more. Look at how it's obliterating even the hover MRLS. Jesus H. Christ. No anti-air left on this group, just a couple phalanx. If he focuses them down, that's just no contest right there. Yeah, look at how it shoots while moving. Unlike a certain Battlecruiser in StarCraft from how I can remember. Like the StarCraft Battlecruiser being super immobile and I think it can't fire while shooting. Maybe they changed it. But I haven't played StarCraft in a long while. Yeah, but I really love this Battlecruiser, this iteration here. The instant Wormhole is ready. What's he going for? So, nah, doesn't look like he's planning on doing anything big here. What's that? Oh, yeah. The Storm Rider is still giving him good recon right there. Ah, the SAM tower has been deployed. He has noticed it. And that's so good. Where's he going? That's a shapeshifter. What is the shapeshifter gonna do here? I don't really... What? What? No fucking way! You gotta be kidding me! You can transport infantry with this instant wormhole thingy. Okay, color me hyped. Color me hyped. Ladies and gentlemen, we've just witnessed Grand Theft Base. Holy shit! Are you kidding me? Subjugator doing its best to hold the lines here. tractor beam here to just deter some of the jump jets. But the Battlecruiser is what's gonna turn the tide here. Still so little anti-air, just scorching all those phalanx. Really what Windawz needs is a tech switch back to hover tanks. That's all he needs right there. Yeah, the jump jets are trying to tackle the refinery. No, sir. It's the only refinery. Wow, this game is played super close. What a close game here. So one of those guys doesn't have a Conyard. The other one, wait, he sold that, right? Yeah, he sold it. He's gotten another engineer out, like a GDI engineer this time. What the hell is actually happening here? So, this is gonna be a big problem for Windawz because he doesn't have a service depot anymore. I don't know why we was slacking on building one. He had the resources to do so. Now he's just gonna be floating like crazy. And all that Mustafa needs to do is tackle those two facilities and he's gonna be golden. Just needs to send the cattle bruiser in. Go for a light bruise on the war factory and maybe a couple scratch marks onto the barracks and he's won the game because there's gonna be no more reinforcements, period, for Mr. Windawz unless he manages to make the miracle steal happen as well. Problem is, there's gonna be an army at his doorstep, so Mustafa better be good at multitasking here. Oh my goodness, what's the destroyer doing? It's outside of minimum range, yeah. The classic minimum range bug. So it's just casually sliding backwards. Oh, more shapeshifters for Mustafa. He's just waiting for his wormhole generator. He's waiting for it to come back online. Wow, what a play. I love the playstyle here. I simply love what I'm seeing right there. Alright, Cattle Bruiser, he's found the targets, he's found the weak spot. Target the weak spot to do more damage. Uh-oh, the only no, there's another refinery here for Mustafa. But very little harvesters. His econ is gonna be in shambles. His econ is gonna be non-existent after this push. There's one last harvester here. Just scrounging for a couple of resources there. There's the Cattle Bruiser. It's taken down the war factory, so that means no more reinforcements here, period. Wow! Just blowing up this. Oh my goodness, is he invented now? No. My goodness, he's gonna win the fight here. Yeah, he target fired the phalanx troopers. That was so good. That was insane play. Wait. You gotta be kidding me! The Stargate got stolen by Windawz. So Windawz does have an avenue of producing air units right now. He's stolen the Stargate. I didn't even notice he brought an engineer along. Wow, what a wild ride this game has been. A bit of a quiet start, but now we've cranked the insanity up to 11, 12. Yeah, that's gonna be a pretty much a dead zone though for the Storm Riders to arrive, but he's got nothing else to spend his money on, so he's gonna be Gucci there. Does the Battlecruiser regenerate? Let's see. He's on vet 1 now. Wow. I think he's regenerating. Oh my goodness. Just send the Battlecruiser over. Really? Mustafa just needs to kill this. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buildings still left to go. And, oh, he's undeployed his host station, which is obviously a big advantage this Grin have, because host stations can fly. And does he have the cash to rebuild? Economy... 30k assets here over 16k. But, yeah, no, he has no cash. Oh, he needs to teleport the shapeshifters right now. He needs to go for a wormhole, stealing something. He's got the shapeshifters, buddy. Come on, you can do it. Oh! Ready to send them. Ah, yes, that's gonna be the refineries. This is gonna be so awesome for Mustafa. He might have... Oh my goodness, the random crash. That stole a harvester for him. That is... No, he sold it! Why did he sell it? Why on earth? He had nothing else right there. He needed the cash. It was the only thing keeping him in the game right there, except the cattle bruiser, I guess. Okay, the Battlecruiser, let me reiterate that. The Battlecruiser is not only regenerating health, it is one-shotting power plants. Straight up one-shotting. Does it regenerate period, or was it just above 50%? Wow. There might actually be a chance. All he needs to do is undeploy the host station and run for his life. Run for his dear life right there. Oh my goodness, wormhole generator is useless now. I think that's it for Mustafa. Does he have another? No. He should have just ran with the host station. What a wild ride we've been in for. Oh my goodness, it's not gonna cut the mustard. The Battlecruiser is doing its best, but the base race is gonna be won by Windawz in the end. Because the Battlecruiser, he needs to target this, the radar here, and the Stargate, so no dice. What an insane finish to this game this has been. Oh my goodness. This has been just hilarious. Is he stealing it? Is he stealing it back? My goodness, the shapeshifter stole it back. So, there's a Stargate left. He's still got a bit of time. Let's see whether Windawz realizes. Maybe he's gonna go on a wild goose chase here. Oh no! He spotted it. Not like this. Not like this. The Battlecruiser not making the cut anymore. This was an insane game. I think, okay, Shattered Paradise aside, I think this has been the closest base race period. There is one game I remember where one of the guys had one barracks and one power plant left and won. But this has been maybe the second closest base race. So with the Battlecruiser, I think Mustafa could have won this at multiple occasions. He could have sent the Battlecruiser in way earlier because it was just idling a couple minutes up there. He could have actually kept the refinery, and this would have meant the entire army would have had to rotate. I don't know why he sold the refinery. It's just a game-losing play there after making a game-winning play. It's like folding after having a royal flush in your hands. Just don't do it. Okay, this has been insane from start to finish. I'm loving it. I want to see more of this. Hope you guys are as hyped for Shattered Paradise as I am. Also, there's going to be a Shattered Paradise tournament in the near future from what I've heard. The rumors have told me. A certain Mr. Zedix Ganon has told me there's going to be Shattered Paradise competitive content. Yeah, one of the most enjoyable games in my recent memory. This was just insane. What a photo finish right there. Okay, guys, tune into my stream in 10 days, so the Tuesday after this one. And I'm also active on Twitch now, by the way. Twitch and YouTube, I'm streaming simultaneously, as long as it works. So follow me there if you want. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. 5 Aces out.
Battle control offline.